Welcome everybody back to Rob's MetalWorks. We are here at the home studio today, and it brings me great pleasure to welcome once again some of the state's best talent, and I have with me today the guys from Corpus, the band called The Marker Effect. Gentlemen, welcome to the program. It's my privilege to have you here at the home studio.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know that we kind of did this impromptu, but I've actually had The Marker Effect in the back of my mind since April when I first saw you guys at the Heirs of Dominion Battle of the Bands. You guys were the runners-up that evening, but I think that you guys were definitely kind of showcased that you guys are one of the best in that part of the state, in Corpus. So for the people out there who for the first time are hearing about the Marker Effect, let's talk a little bit about the formation of this band and really kind of like how long you've been around and things of that nature.
Yeah, I'm John, and when we started this, which was like about a year and a half ago, we were pretty much just in the garage, you know, and we all just got together and we decided to put something together and get real serious about, you know, where we wanted to take our music. We've just been putting steady work into it and, you know, fixing our tone, quality, making sure that we're the best that we can be. So.
You guys are a pretty diverse band. I mean, I can hear a variety of different elements in your music. You know, there's definitely some hardcore parts. There's definitely some headbanging parts, and there's definitely some crazy antics going on. I saw some of your fans going off at the show, man. So I tried to stay out of the way, you know. But talk a little bit about what you're delivering musically. Like, what kind of style would you say best describes the Marker Effect or the music that you're delivering?
We try to, bring in the hardcore fans. We try to bring in the, deathcore. But I would say we're probably more deathcore than anything. But we do have, experimental, stuff like that. Just try to bring in as much fans as we can, through our music.
We definitely don't want to be a part of any trend that's going on around us. So we try to set ourselves apart from that and just try to be as heavy as possible, but still be a little bit musical and still have some talent behind it and not just, follow, like I said, any trend that's going around.
Well, obviously, I mean, you guys are making some headway in Corpus, and it's great to see. I really enjoy seeing young bands putting forth the real effort that it takes to be a name musically in this state, because you guys are out there traveling to cities like San Antonio, and I know you guys do shows in the Valley, and I'm sure eventually once you kind of get the van going and everything, you're going to be going even further. So I think that's awesome that you guys are putting forth the hard work. And on the back end, I just came to hear a few weeks back the single that you guys released called The Bishop. Or Bishop. Let's talk about The Bishop. Let's talk about that track for a little bit. How old is that song, and why did you choose that song to record initially, and a little bit about that track?
Well, I just joined the band back in, I want to say, September. So whenever I joined, that song was already written. But the reason we chose that song was mainly because it kind of has every part about us. Like, we have songs that are more hardcore than others, more deathcore, but this song kind of had everything to it. So it was kind of like the song that described us the most.
The hardcore, and then it has like your more like godly sounds, with a double bass, and like keep it real steady for the metal people. It's definitely like just a big mix-up of a bunch of songs in one, really, and it kind of stands out a lot for having all of that in one, pretty much,
I told you guys off camera that one of the things that I liked about the track is that it sounds really good, and I'm just listening to it over the internet, so I can imagine if I had like a real burned copy what it would sound like on the stereo here. So I was really impressed with that. I think that's always very, very important, because when you release something like that, it's like going to be forever. So talk a little bit about where you recorded the song and things like that.
Robert Beltran from Precision Studios. He does a great job. He does great at what he does, and he's recorded a lot of bands like Shattered Sun and Memories in Broken Glass. They're all top names that have done great records over there with Robert. And he's continued to keep on trucking. He has a new studio that he just got together, and his music is sounding better. So.
And he's in Corpus, obviously.
Lives in Corpus. Yeah.
So everyone out there, I guess you guys are kind of setting the precedent because I mean, guys who want to have their stuff sounding great, you could go there, huh? Yeah, that's cool, man. So we got a little taste of the marker effect, you know, for the people out there, the masses out there who maybe can't go to a show or who don't live in the Lone Star State. What's the plan now for releasing like an official EP or an LP? What do you guys have planned for that?
It'd be a definite yes. We're trying as hard as we can to get the money together and just take care of getting a van so we can go places. We're working on our merchandise right now, and we just want to hit every spot that we can with all we've got. So, but when we get some, like I say, nothing's free, but when we get money in, we're gonna hit that EP. We're gonna make sure that we take care of, getting a good sound out so people can really have something to listen to.
You'll record it with Beltran again?
We're gonna try a new studio this time. It's called Tonal. Yeah, it's in Rockport, right by us, but he does really good work. He's from San Antonio, I believe, and he came down to Corpus, opened a studio. He did a local band Overthrowers' new song, and it's heavy. He's really good, and he really takes a lot of time. Like, we talked to him on the phone, and it was a long conversation asking us about everything about us, about what tones we like.
Asking about our equipment, so that way he can kind of be more prepared.
Made it more personal.
Yes.
And that guy's in Rockport?
Wow. I think he has another studio near Dallas. He goes back and forth, records bands over there.
Does he primarily work with metal or rock bands, or does he kind of do everything?
Everything. I believe so.
That's cool. I think that's great because those are the kind of guys that they can definitely record metal, but they also are so well tuned in with music as a whole, holistically, that they can really bring in a whole bunch of other elements into your sound. So that's great. Hopefully we'll see an EP from you guys by the end of the year. We'll definitely keep our eyes and ears open for it. I'm glad that you guys mentioned San Antonio earlier. Obviously you guys are here in town today, and thanks again for coming over. You guys have done some shows at the Rabbit, you show at Bonds, which are kind of like the two staples, should I say the two kind of like the mainstays of rock clubs in San Antonio. But there's a whole variety of different places. You guys even for today got tapped to do a house show, which is pretty cool. Talk a little bit about that tonight.
Yeah, at the house show, we're pretty much just going to try to get on that underground level of appreciation for our music, and hopefully we can get some more fans out of that. And really it's just about how far we can go with our name. So that's what we'll see what we can do tonight at the house show.
And let's talk about the name. I think I was remiss not to talk about that initially. What is the Marker Effect?
The Marker Effect, it's a concept off of a video game. Since I'm the biggest nerd here, the game is Dead Space. The marker is a statue in the video game, or also it's a book as well, but the marker is a statue that makes you, I guess, see God and the devil at the same time, ultimately making you go crazy and killing everybody around you. So.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. Cool. Okay, so if there's people out there, fans tonight, who are going to see and be hearing about the Marker Effect on this video, where can they go online to really learn about the band?
That would be just go to our Facebook. That's where we update the most. That would be facebook.com/themarkereffect. We have our links. We have all our upcoming show dates. If you're wondering if we're coming to San Antonio, McAllen, Austin, just go on there. Definitely, we have the date, times, bands that we're playing with. You can download our single for free on SoundCloud.com/. Yeah, it's SoundCloud.com/TME_band. And you can get our single for free on there.
Any last words for the people in San Antonio, around the world, who will see this interview in the next coming week?
Just basically thank you. We really appreciate all the support we've been getting. This is the farthest I've ever came in a band before, and we just really appreciate all the support we've been given lately.
We love seeing new faces at our shows, so be sure to check us out at our next show.
Yeah, San Antonio has done a great deal of support for us, and we continue to grow. So once again, thank you guys.
We couldn't do anything without all the support. We're all brand new at this, so the people that are helping us is probably like the biggest part in our music, I would say. They've definitely like guided a pathway and, you know, opened it up for us. So it's pretty nice. I like it.
Excellent. Well, that's what it's all about, guys. I mean, definitely, if you guys keep working hard and doing the right things, and everything else will just follow. So that's the way that it works, man. Again, we look forward to hopefully, you know, reconnecting with you guys later this year or next year once we have something a little bit more solid to talk about with the EP or LP, hopefully in 2014. Remember, everyone out there, you saw the band from Corpus Christi right here on Rob's MetalWorks.